All right, I'm going to talk about this OMT pneumatic transmission fluid pump. I'm sure you guys have seen this online. It comes with accessories. It's got a pump handle to pump, and this hose, and this really nice brass fitting with the quick release. So we're gonna look at this. It is what it says it is. It is an extractor and a dispenser. I've just been using this as a dispenser to pump fluids into a car, not extract it. This has worked pretty well. I have cleaned it up. But you got the drain out right here, the drain out hole. You just pour out the residue or the leftovers. You got this piece right here, the pickup tube. There's a ball, you can hear it. And then you got the very bottom where it just kisses the very bottom. The only assembly you had to do is put this thing on, this little base right here. Which is funny, it's not implemented into the design, but hey, whatever. And it has nothing to do with sealing. It just screws on to the bottom, just like it's threaded like the top lid of this. And just put this back on here. Just screw that on, hand tight, before you start pumping. It's got a little bolt direction here. You can see this thing. I found you want to push out. You gotta remember this side. You go push like this, and then when you pump, the fluid will spew out. This is lock. It locks in either direction. See, this is for flow right now. When it's like this, straight. When you just put it like this, it's locked. And it won't pump or stop the fluid. Either direction. It'll work both directions. See? Yeah. And then the accessories right here that it comes with. Quite a few accessories to screw onto many vehicles, cars. You got all the sizes available. Nice little fittings. Some of these, since I didn't need it for any scenario yet, I don't, some are just open fill that you snap into place. Got the instructions right here. Very limited instructions, hardly any pictures to it. Just tells you the parts, operation, maintenance, contact us. Maybe any of you need to contact. And then it just goes on to another language. And this is, it's language, second language. This is probably very important. It's handy. This gives you a reference to the sizes available and for what vehicles. So you can pause the screen there and see which vehicles you are. I'm using this to pump fluid into the front diff for Mercedes, so it's Benz. And it uses the ATF 009 size, which is, they're all labeled on here. This is the 009. And this is what I put onto the drain plug of the front diff because there's no filler hole, so I have to do force pump fill. Let me see if I can demonstrate how this would go. If we were sticking this was already screwed into the drain plug right up there, into the drain plug as the gravity drops. Then you would just stick this normally like this. See if I can get close enough. See, it'd be like this, and that's tight. Then when it's time to pump, if I had this pump over here, and then you would open this up, like this, and then you just pump. Just pump away and pump the fluid up into there. I have a little rubber nipple, so when I hurry up and release it, see how that just released so easily? So it makes it very easy to release. The hard part is like committing to stick it on here. So when you're on there and you're ready, of course this wouldn't just fly out, this would be stuck on the car, but when I have a rubber piece right here ready, so when I pull this down, I and stick it, this would be stuck over here, and I'd stick the rubber piece over here, losing a little fluid, but that's why you're gonna fill it up a little bit more than recommended in the front diff, because I'm not about to do the process of taking out the axle and filling it out from the axle hole and all that extra labor. Saw someone else on YouTube do the same thing, and he's a mechanic. And yeah, and it works really well. So that's what I use that for. So, and then there's other, you know, like you got overfill style ones where you can just like, you know, you put it into a differential hole or whatever. These all fit on here, fittings on there. When you need to release it, it just comes off. So that is the OMT pneumatic fluid pump fill. Thing is, after you're done, you know, make sure, see this has a rubber gasket on there. You want to make sure everything is tight on there, pretty hand tight. I wouldn't use a wrench because like I said, this is all plastic. So you definitely wouldn't want to break it. But when not in use, I would definitely, like, you know, release everything. But when it's time to really go to town, just hand grip that tight, and that's good enough. Hand grip it tight, and that's good enough. Right there. Let's see if I can demo this. I wonder if I can demo this. So right now, this is open. And I'll just put this adapter on here. And I don't know if the mic can pick it up, but I can feel wind coming out from here. That's all you need. And then that's the pump. I can feel the wind. When you close it, nothing's coming out. And I wouldn't be spending time pumping if it's closed, obviously. Put a lot of pressure on the joints and everything like that. So just, that's it. And then that's it. And when you're done, you can just release all the pressure. And release this too. So you don't imprint the rubber gasket, because I'm not sure these are, see there's a rubber gasket there. The thing has a seal over here as well. Anyways, that's the kit. It's got all kinds of adapters. Anything I think you would generally need. So I got it. But yeah. All right. Thanks for watching.